Everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Jordan, and today I did this really beautiful chocolatey brown smoky eyeshadow. So if you want to see how I got this look, keep watching. To start out with this chocolate brown smoky eye that I'm doing, I'm actually going to use a liquid lipstick. This is by 327 Cosmetics. I'm using the color Cheeky. I love this liquid lipstick. I've mentioned this before in one of my videos, but this is my favorite liquid lipstick. And this color is Cheeky, which is a really beautiful color for like the fall and the winter. Really all year round, because it looks really good on all skin tones. But yeah, this is the color that I'm going to use as a base for my chocolate brown eyeshadow. I think I'm going to put some on a brush first. So I'm just going to take a brush like this and just take some off. Not a lot, just a little bit. And then just work it on my eye. You don't want to take too much, because a little bit of this product can go a very long way. So I'm just going to put it on like that, mostly on the lid. And then as I get it on the lid, try to blend it out some in the crease. And this creates our like chocolatey brown base. And I really like using liquid lipstick as eyeshadow because it's liquid lipstick, so you know it's gonna last forever. And this liquid lipstick in particular blends out pretty well. And it does dry down, but it gives you enough time to blend it out before it actually dries all the way down. Like you see, I'm not having a really hard time blending it out. Now if you want, you can put some on your hand first and then dip it, but this is my personal product, so this is how I'm doing it. Yeah, you see how easily and quickly that blended out? And we're gonna make it even more blended with eyeshadow. So I'm probably just going to take the same. And for blending it out, I actually would recommend using a like really dense, fluffy brush. I feel like that works really well, but mine is dirty right now, so I'm just using this brush. But I do think a dense, fluffy brush would work. Does work really well, because I've used that before to do this look when I've used liquid lipstick as eyeshadow before. So this is our base using liquid lipstick. And I think I'm going to first go in with, again, my Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette. Probably going to use the color Cocoa and take like just a large fluffy brush like this and dip in and put Cocoa all over the Cheeky liquid lipstick. And then I think brown smoky eyes are really nice. Brown smoky chocolate eyes are nice, especially if you're not a fan of like the black or using black eyeshadow. Brown will still give you the darkness, but it's not as dark. So I'm just using this color to blend in the liquid lipstick. See the difference it makes once you add the eyeshadow and blend it out. Quick and easy. And if you wanted to, you could actually leave it like this once you do that to both eyes, but I'm going to add like a brown shimmer on my crease. Not my crease, my lid. And I actually am taking my eyeshadow kind of really close to my brow bone, which I like the look of, like in the corner right here. So when you go to contour, it's kind of already contoured up here. So that's how it looks once I put Cocoa all over my eyelids. Now I'm gonna go in with the colored Raine Queen of Hearts palette. I'm going to use the color called Dethrone. This color right here, it's like a chocolatey brown. So I'm gonna use like this flat shader brush and I'm just gonna dip in the color and then spray it with some Fix Plus spray. And then apply it to my eyelid. Ooh, this color is so pretty. So I've actually had this palette like when they first came out with it, which was, I think, I'm pretty sure over a year ago, when Colored Raine first came out with an eyeshadow palette. Because it was during the holidays, I'm pretty sure. And ever since I've gotten it, I've really wanted to use this color in particular. And for some reason, I never just ended up picking it up. And I just put it on my lid, and then I'm like bringing up into my crease a little bit. putting Fix Plus spray on shimmers before you put them on your eye, or any kind of, really, even water really works, but will really intensify the color. I'm just gonna do the same thing to the other eye. This eye is really easy. The base was the liquid lipstick, and then I just put brown eyeshadow all over top, and then for the shimmer, the colored Raine Queen of Hearts palette. Super quick, simple eye that looks like you did a lot and looks like it took a lot of time, but it didn't, which are eyeshadow looks that I love because I don't like spending forever on eyeshadow. And I think you can do a lot of really nice eyeshadow looks that don't take a really long time for you to do. Wow, this is such a beautiful eye. Wish I was actually going somewhere. I'm at my sister's house right now, but I have to drive back to school. I go to school in York, Pennsylvania. It's called York College of Pennsylvania. So I have to make that drive back basically once I'm finished doing this. So I'll be looking all cute in the car, but it's okay. I'm using the Hangover Coconut Primer by Too Faced. I love this primer as well because if I can get it to work. Okay, there we go. Just as much as I love my Fenty. For one, I love anything coconut. So this like smells really good, I think. If you don't like coconut, you might not like this primer because it smells just like coconut. But I like this primer as well because it feels like more of a moisturizer, less of a like sticky primer. It still gives you that base and your foundation sticks really well to it. But I feel like it also really does well with moisturizing your face. And I like primers like that, especially for the winter fall time because my skin gets a little drier around that time. And so today I'm using the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra 24-Hour Makeup. I am in the shade 470. So I just like to shake it up and put 2 squirts on my hand. Then just actually take my finger and dot it on my face. I actually got this foundation like less than a year ago, I would say. It was when they had like the Beauty Con in New York in like May. And I had got it in New York actually because I think this is when this foundation like first came out. And I also used to work at Belk. If anybody knows what Belk is, it's a department store. But and they had this foundation there and I really wanted to try it. So when I went to Beauty Con, I finally got it and it was so beautiful. It lasted me the whole 17 hours, or not 17 hours. It lasted me the whole time that we were at BeautyCon. We were like up from like 6 a.m. to like 6 p.m. if not later. So this stuff lasted all day. It's also a really good color match too. I am taking this dense angled brush, and this is, excuse that it's dirty, but this is what I'm using to blend out the foundation. You can see it blends right into my skin. And I'm going to use my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I'm using the shade Caramel. I really do like the Tarte concealer, the Shape Tape, but I like this concealer just as much. And this concealer is actually a little less drying than the other one. So if you don't like Tarte Shape Tape concealer, I would suggest trying the NARS one. Gives just as good coverage, but it's a little more creamier and not as drying. I'm gonna take my beauty blender and blend that out. See how easily that concealer blended out? That's why that's one of my favorite concealers. Now that that's blended out, I'm gonna go in with my Sacha Buttercup powder, setting powder. Just gonna go back under my eye again and press in one more time. Make sure there's not very many creases. Just press it in. All the places where I put concealer. I like to put powder all over my nose because sometimes, especially in the creases, it gets a little oily. I like to press this powder in as much as it'll go, and then whatever I have left, I'll wipe away with the brush. I'm using this powder fluffy brush by Real Techniques, and I'm just gonna wipe away all the excess powder. Now I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills powder bronzer. This is in the shade Mahogany. I'm just gonna take this brush and bronze and contour a little bit with this shade. And I'm gonna put some on my forehead, which probably won't really matter since my hair is gonna cover it, but it makes me feel good, so I'm gonna do it. And this look is giving me like chocolatey fall, orange, brown leaves look. So I'm going to use the luminous blush called Tiger Lily by Becca. It's like a really nice orange blush. So, and I really love Becca's blushes because for one, they're always really pigmented. A little bit of their blush goes a really long way. And I like that it has some shimmer in it as well. I actually forgot to go in with my Micro Smooth Sephora powder, so I'm gonna do that really quickly. Since I already put blush on, I'm just gonna do it around where I already put the blush. I just like to use this powder because I think it does really well with blending all the powders and foundation and creams and stuff that I put on my face. It just makes it all look cohesive. So I think I'm gonna finish my eyes before I go on to highlight. So I'm gonna go back with the same Huda Beauty palette and use that same brown that I used. I'm gonna place that under my lash line. I'm using a MAC 217 brush for this. Just gonna smoke out the lash line a little bit. I think I am just gonna darken the corners of this look just a little bit. Yeah, I think it looks a lot better actually now that I darkened it up a little bit. So for my highlight, I'm going to use a liquid highlighter and then a powder highlight. So I'm going to use the Sephora Radiant Luminizer Drops. This is in the shade Ultralight. And this is how it looks. So a little bit of this stuff goes a long way as well. So the way I like to apply this is with my finger. I think it applies it the best. So I just take some from the little wand on here and then just dab it where I want it to go. And then just use my finger to blend that in. And the reason why I use a finger over a beauty blender, I think it blends it in a little faster and easier because sometimes beauty blenders can take product off rather than blend in. Put some on my nose, tip of my nose, down the bridge, my chin. Really anywhere I'm going to place powder highlight, I'm gonna put the liquid highlighter. And so I'm actually gonna use the Becca by Jaclyn Hill collab. This was last Christmas, a few Christmases ago. This was like when her Champagne Pop first came out, but I'm actually using the limited edition shade called Prosecco Pop, which is this more like golden one that came out in this palette. So I'm just gonna spray my MAC Fix Plus spray. Gonna fan that and then go right over top with Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. Okay, so I'm going to try putting on lashes today. I think this look deserves some lashes. I'm gonna use these Ardell 811 Faux Mink lashes. All right, so a billion years later, I have on my eyelashes. I'm just gonna put on mascara so that way it'll blend in my natural lashes. First, I'm gonna put the Urban Decay Subversion Lash Primer on my bottom lash line. And then I'm just using the tarteist Tarte mascara. And then for eyeliner, I'm actually going to use this eyeliner by Pixi. It's called Endless Silky Eye Pen in the shade Black Cocoa. It's like a really deep brown. I'm gonna put that in my waterline. Okay, so to finish off the look, I'm going to use the same color that I applied on my eyes, on my lips, the color Cheeky. First, I'm going to line my lips with Chestnut MAC lip pencil. I'm just gonna go in with the lipstick. If you do want to shop with 327 Cosmetics, I'll put their website in the description box, and I'll also put a discount code in there for you guys as well. So this is a finished look. I think this look is perfect for fall, winter time, Thanksgiving, Christmas, the holiday season. And also I think it's really great if you don't like black and black smoky eyes, how dark they can be. I think brown is a good substitute for that. It still gives you the dark smoky look, but not as dark. Thank you guys for watching. I hope everyone enjoyed my chocolatey brown fall holiday season eyeshadow look. If you want to see more looks like this, or you have any ideas of a look you would like to see, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and I'll see you in the guys' next video.